What's up, guys? Shay Stevens here, PDG number 77522, and today we're taking a look at the Axiom Crave. Let's get to it. So, if you've been on the MVP fan page, you've probably seen a lot of discussion about the new runs of Axiom Craves, mainly that they are more understable than previous runs. Now, this is kind of a divergence from the usual discussions about discs. Since MVP has brought production in-house, we've seen a lot of disc gain stability after the reconditioning phase, and the Crave has apparently lost it. So, if the Crave was a disc I relied heavily upon when my game was developing. So I have plenty on my rack, some I never get to throw. So I want to take a look and see, hey, what has changed about the Crave? So let's get started with Neutron. When it was in my bag, I relied heavily on the Plasma Crave. However, I did keep one Neutron for forehand shots just because the stiffer plastic felt really good in my hand. It was also generally flat top, so felt really good for forehands. So my test subjects for this run, I grabbed a really pretty like Dayglow pink rim pre-flight number Crave to go up against this awesome red and black Hokum signature Crave. Shout out to Brian Bogdan for hooking me up with this. This is my favorite color combo, red and black. He knows what I likes. Hooked it up. So side by side, the parting line on the new Crave is definitely lower compared to the older run. So I do expect this to be a little more understable. And also dome. Again, the older runs were pretty flat top. This has got a little bit of a dome to it, not much. The Hokum Crave has a little bit more dome to it, so it should grab more air, glide, be more inclined to glide. And I do know from an unconfirmed but very sweet source that they've actually tweaked the mold a bit. They've built a little bit of a shoulder into the mold to encourage it to get more dome. The goal of the Crave is to be a very glidey, easy to use fairway driver. Think about it. The Innova Leopard is considered to be like the basic newbie driver, the first one you give somebody. That's a 7-speed. This is a 6.5 speed, so even slower. -1-1, so pretty stable. Just good straight flyer. So this is a disc that should be workable for a lot of players. From beginner to advanced. This is something you should be able to throw without much effort and get a lot of good distance return on. So looking at my throws here, I was working with a bit of a tailwind right to left. You'll see the pre-flight number Crave. Pretty stable. Doesn't really want to, fight into the wind. Just kind of rides forward, then dumps out. Now, the new Crave, the Hokum Crave, definitely wants to fight into that wind a little bit, get that one turn to show. So it does fight into the wind a little bit before, dumping out and finishing. Still great distance. Again, this guy flew actually about 15 feet further compared to the old run. So I think MVP's little tweak has worked. I think it's flying like a -1. So good job on the Neutron. Let's head over and take a look at the Plasma. Onto the Plasma Craves. I was really looking forward to throwing these. It's kind of a return to an old friend. So candidates for this test were, I grabbed this new really nice bright yellow lavender rim pre-flight number Crave, and they go up against it. Kind of like a melony swirl, green rim, new Plasma Crave. So going side by side here. The parting line is definitely lower on the Plasma again. I don't think it's as severe though from old Neutron to new Neutron or like that. I don't know if it was a different kind of like drying process in the old Plasma, because this feels in terms of like shape very similar to the Neutron. So I'm curious if it's maybe just a different cooling process on the old Plasma, but this should be a little more understable based on parting line height, but the difference isn't as severe. In terms of actual like shape, you'll see the old run very flat top. There's a little bit of dome, but not much going on here. And in terms of feel, nice gummy. It's Plasma, so forehand feels okay, but I don't like being able to like sink into it that much. I prefer something a little stiffer, so that's why I didn't forehand the Plasmas too many times. This guy, the new one, definitely has some dome to him. Again, I think that shoulder is showing up and helping inspire that dome in the cooling process. So definitely expect this guy to glide. And sure enough, as you can tell from our throws here, the old run of Plasma, as you can see, wants to push nice and straight. Again, before dumping out. I am fighting that tailwind again. And then the new run of Crave, the Plasma Crave, does want to turn over a little bit more, does want to fight into the wind, get that extra glide before finishing out. So, again, I think they're getting close to the flight numbers here. -1-1, it is showing it wants to fight into that wind a bit and then dump out. So I have heard these discs compared to the MVP Relay, and if you think about it, they are literally a number off. The Relay is a -2-1, the Crave is a -1-1. So I can see them being similar. However, as an avid relay thrower, I don't think they're quite the same. I think the new Crave definitely has more stability. It doesn't want to turn as much as the Relay, so I've seen those comparisons, but I can't fully support them. I say they're similar, but they're definitely it's not like the Crave is now the new Relay. It's definitely not as flippy in my opinion. So this has been my look at the changes to the Axiom Crave, guys. Definitely, it's a great disc. It's something I like to give to newer players because, again, it's 6.5 speed, not much speed requirement. It can do a lot of work for players, so still a great disc. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you for watching this comparison of old and new Axiom Craves. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this and other disc golf content. And as a special thanks for watching this video, I am doing a giveaway for this Cosmic Neutron Crave. To enter, you just have to be subscribed to this channel, and in the comments below, tell me what your favorite blend of plastic is for the Axiom Crave, or if you haven't thrown it yet, which plastic blend do you think you'd prefer? I'll be taking submissions until Friday, June 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Lastly, thank you to my sponsor. For all your disc golf needs, check out Basket Bashers Disc Golf.